So this is the second video of our orientation. I'm just going to pick up where I left off here, where we're talking about, if I go back to modules here, we discussed the Start Here section, the class notes, and now we're down to the video section. Again, you can click these arrows and open these sections up. And if you click on the video section, you'll see a number of videos. They'll be stacked on top of each other, and they'll follow the chronological order that they follow in your chapter text, your Smith text. And all you do is this is a YouTube video. All you do is you just click on here, and then it should start playing. We're going to begin, and you can do whatever you need to do here as a YouTube video. You can full screen this, or you can change the volume, or you can do whatever you want to these as YouTube videos. Okay. So again, there's only one there now. These will be set up in chapter blocks. So when we get to chapter 2, there'll be another item here that'll say chapter 2 under here, and then all the videos of chapter 2 will be in that. So you'll be able to easily decide what to look at to help you study. Then I have class homework problems that are not graded. These are just practice problems for you. And right now I just have chapter 1 problems here. So there's this, just says you what chapter. Well, I have section 1.2 problems. That's where we're going to start. And then I'm going to add section 1.3, 1.4, so on and so forth as we go on. So these are just suggested problems for you to practice with. So one of the best things to do with math is practice, and that's one good way to ensure that you understand the material is practice. And finally, we're going to have an assignment section. This is going to be split into 2 sections, preliminary exams and then the midterm and final. So with the preliminary exams, I have your first exam set up here. So all you have to do is click here. This is an assignment. This assignment is due on Sunday by midnight. It's worth 100 points. You should submit one file to me that contains the whole assignment, and there's just a note about this and explaining what to do. Now, so let's look at the exam real quick here. Just going to take a quick look. Oh, I can't look at it there. I got to click this button here to preview it. So I can preview this. So what you can do is you can either download this exam, or you can print it out yourself, hand copy it. If you do hand copy it, make sure you write a problem statement. That not all the problems have problem statements, but make sure you write, like for example, problem number 5, you'd say 5 halves equals, or you'd write that. So make sure you write this stuff out, a brief little problem statement, or if you do it, otherwise you can print it out. You can work on this. You can write directly on the PDF, save a copy of that, and post that to me. Is fine. Later in the week, I will post the answers to this test. You'll self-grade this test, and then post your results back to me. And that's what will send in to me. Is your graded. That's what you're going to send in to me as say perhaps a PDF is your graded exam that you self-grade, and I'll look it over and record your grade in the gradebook. Okay. Now, if you look here and you click the submit button, you can see that it's a simple process. You just click choose file, and then when you click choose file, you'll be able to go into wherever you have the file saved, and you can select it. It's kind of like adding an attachment to an email. It's just that simple. Okay. And that's it. Now, all your assignments that we have will all be under the assignment section. You won't have to hunt anywhere for assignments any place. So you can always do this, and they're just going to appear sequentially as they're due. All the assignments will always be due on a Sunday night. Even the final and midterm exams. That's of course if the final and midterm exams are take-home tests. If they're proctored tests at the testing center, I'll send you out more information on how we're going to deal with that when that time comes. But it'll involve probably a couple of days where you can take the test. either sometime during the middle of the semester and sometime during the end of the semester. You have access to tutoring, a certain number of hours of tutoring. There's also resources. Let's see. I guess I didn't mention announcements. You can click on announcements here. There's an announcement from the administration here. I use this occasionally, but most of the time when I do stuff that's important, I will send out a mass email to everybody. Like when I post, if I have to post something, a change to the test or something like that. Let's see here. So you can come here to student resources and review some of the resources. Let's open this in a new window, I guess. So here are student resources. Let me know if you have any issues with any of these. I can help direct you, possibly do my best to direct you to who would help you with this. Let's focus in on tutoring, for example. I'm pretty sure you can request a tutor. Online tutoring is, of course, available through this Brain Fuse, as I mentioned before, 24/7. I've heard good and bad things about that, but you can also request. You can also request through the library a tutor. There's a thing here that says remote learning, and I'm not exactly sure. If I click on that, nothing happens, and it might have to do with the fact that I'm not a student. So look into that. If we click student resources here, you can get another outline of potential resources to use here. So that's just about it for my little orientation. If you have any questions, please email me and let me know. And if I seem to have left anything out or you're a little confused, again, email me, let me know, and we can discuss it. We can discuss pretty much most anything and come to some agreement. So I'm going to end this video.